Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Now, how am I late? And I just set the live up. Somebody, the real comments, and what's that? Tola? Is it Tola? You pronounce it Tola? I'm not late, niece. I just hit the thing. And we're going to talk about a few things here. I was going to come on live last night, but I opted to kind of relax and just kind of catch my breath because I've just been moving, 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 moving. You better move. Speaking of move, you know that black owned vegan protein powder called Just Move. I am now an ambassador, and you all can get a discount if you use my promo code. The promo code. Come on, LaShawn, you got to know the lyric. The promo code is down here in the caption of the video, in the description of the video. Um, but yeah, it's a black owned vegan product, vegan protein powder. I do not promote things that I do not use. I actually just use some, and I've been using it before I even reached out to those people. I only reached out to them because I've been using it and I liked it. And I said, hey, do you guys do like brand sponsorship? Da, 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 da. I think I'd be a great ambassador for you guys. Yes, please hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. Thank you very much, Kay. We're going to talk about a few things here. We're going to talk about, Gail said hers is delivered today. Ramia, not too much, niece, not too much. Talking about look who remembered us. Listen, I've just been trying to get myself together, collect myself, because I have some Patreon that I'm uploading for you guys. It just finished uploading, but I'm going to drop it later on in the evening. But I have some upcoming things for Patreon because I'm about to go away again. And so I'm not going to tell you where, and I'm not going to tell you when. You'll just know when we're there. Amen. Just know when we're there.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Mantra, we know it's Leo season. Don't nobody give a damn about you Leos. Don't nobody care about you Leos. You powerful said I was sending you a DM to tell you we would need some Phag talk or a live from you. Then I turned on the TV and there you were. Look at the spirit. That was the spirit. That was the spirit ushering you in. You sent me a message telepathically, all the way from New York, all the way down here to, oh God, it's Leo season. So all you Leos are in here crowding up my comment section. You Leos are going to crowd up my comment section. Don't be in here crowding up my comment section, okay? You Leos. You Leos are something. You all are a piece of work. Let me tell you what my friend Tanika posted on her Instagram, because she's a Leo as well. You saw that? Let me show you what my friend Tanika posted. Let me see. She posted this on her Instagram, and then in the caption she put, let me see what she put. Well, no, not in the caption, but on the other slide. I'm sorry. On the other slide, it said, time to start Leoing. Time to start Leoing. So anyway, y'all loading up. You get your hair rollers in. Y'all about to take them rollers out, niece. Powerful, you're the first one to notice. Yes, it's a new couch. You're so observant, AKA nosy. We're going to talk about a few things here. Jacque is over here cooking. And for all of you who are so concerned, also known as nosy, I've already paid Jacque's invoice because some of you think that she just comes up here and volunteers. She's over there laughing. She's over there laughing, because you all think that she just come. Now there are times that Jacque has come up here and she's just cooking because we're friends. Because we're friends. Amen. Yes, we're going to get into the MAGA thing with Laverne Cox, and we're going to talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Now, of course, we're obviously going to talk about all of this again over on Phag Talk, over on the Phag Talk. Madison comes back in town. She's in LA. She's doing drag race stuff. She comes back on Friday, so we will be giving you all Phag Talk sometime this weekend. Now, I'm going to go and get my hair cut probably Saturday, so it may be Saturday. If not Saturday, it's going to be Sunday, but we're definitely going to give you Phag Talk this coming weekend. I want to remind those of you who are in Houston, Texas, Nice, I need you to go ahead and get your tickets because the Thursday night show is almost sold out. There are 7 tickets left for the Thursday show because remember, we're going to be doing Houston the 19th, 20th, and 21st. So that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The Thursday show is almost sold out. There are 7 tickets left. So unless you get one of those 7 tickets that are remaining, I encourage you / implore you to get tickets for Tuesday or Wednesday. Amen? Amen. Attention. 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 Houston, Texas. Honey, y'all have been calling for the fags, and now we are here. We need y'all to get up and stop what you're doing right now and run down there and get your tickets at www.fagtalk.com. That's right, bitch. August 19th, 20th, and 21st, the fags will be invading Houston, Texas, coming to you loud, live, and in color from the House of Blues. Tell them, Craig. Now, Houston, I can almost guarantee that all 3 shows are going to sell out because guess what? They've already started selling. Yes, even before we release this promo. And remember, don't meet me there, bitch. Beat me there. www.fagtalk.com. Get your tickets. I'm sorry. Hallelujah. And so, I beg your pardon. I'm rich. Say it again. I am rich. You're what? That's right, girl. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, so listen. We're working on Dallas, but right now we don't have any dates for Dallas. Yeah, we're working on Dallas. It's going to be at the House of Blues in Dallas, too. But we haven't locked anything in yet. So I'm not sure when that's going to be. And we're looking at a different city other than Dallas for September. So, yeah. But anyway, so here's the thing. The Malcolm Jamal Warner thing, it really, really, it resonated with me for a couple reasons. One, those of you who've been following me since the days that I was doing my podcast called So Much to Say. I used to do a podcast called So Much to Say. And that's where good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. That's where that came from. I started saying that on my podcast. The podcast was and still is available out there on like Spotify and wherever you listen to your podcast. Even on my YouTube channel, like there's a playlist called So Much to Say, and you can listen to all of the podcasts. And I interviewed Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom, Pam Warner. This was around the time that the Bill Cosby thing was happening. Remember, a lot of you were saying at the time and believed that the only reason that Bill Cosby was brought up on charges was because he was in the process of buying NBC. And as black people, we love a good conspiracy, okay? Now, some things are accurate. Like these Martin Luther King files that your nigger president just released. Because nobody needed those files to be released to know that the government had something to do with his death. At least I didn't. Those of us who are critical thinkers, we did not need to know that the government had some some way, somehow was in collusion with Dr. King's death. Okay. First of all, they had their phone calls tapped. The government had Dr. King's home right here in Atlanta. They had the phone lines tapped. And they were listening in whenever he would call home from the road, like when he was out there doing his civil duties. He would call home to Coretta just to check in with her because they had small children. And they were listening to their phone calls. And what they did was they tried to make their marriage tense. They tried to um, cause division. They would inform her that he was having extramarital affairs. I know some people don't like to think of the good Reverend as an adulterer, but it's been said that he was having an affair or two. And so, but Coretta was a strong woman. She knew what she had signed up for, and she knew that this was their way of trying to come in between the movement. Because had she disrupted in the way that a black woman could, amen, and the way that a black woman could, she would have brought that whole motherfucking civil rights movement down. Because she would have said, "No, you bring your motherfucking ass home." You understand what I'm saying? She would have told him to bring his goddamn ass home. Because she wasn't dealing with the shit. Or she would have showed up in her hair rollers, bitch, at one of them movements, bitch. You know how y'all show up at people's jobs? Oh, it's not none of y'all, though. I know it's not none of y'all. But at any rate, Pam Warner, Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom, podcast with me. And that was years ago. I was living in 227 at the time. She came to my condo. I first met her when I was in LA. A friend of mine knows her well, and he introduced me to her one night. We were out at a out at a lounge in LA, and he introduced me to her. And she kind of took to me or whatever. And so, long story short, she was coming here to Atlanta to visit Malcolm and his daughter, her granddaughter. At the time, the child was a baby. It was a toddler, or very young. Because from what I understand, Malcolm's daughter is about 8 years old now. And so, like I said, I've been in this house now for 4 years, and I lived in the condo for 5. I don't remember what year it was that I lived in that. I mean, what year it was that she came, but his child was young. And so Pam had come to Atlanta, and she reached out to me and said, "Hey, we can podcast." And so on that podcast, she said that it was an urban myth that Bill Cosby was not in the process of buying NBC. So for those of you who wanted to believe that, the powers that be that came after him, and I'm not saying that's beneath them, because they would try some shit like that. But they were saying, and then the other part of it is, and I used to have this conversation with my mother, because my mother didn't want to believe that he had did those things to those women as well. But he had written about it in like his comedy acts, like he would say little things, like little jokes, and behind every joke there's a bit of truth. Behind every joke there's a bit of truth. Behind every joke there's an ounce of truth. But also, many years before, he had settled out of court with some of these women. So, I don't know what you all wanted to believe, but, the fact is. So the point is, back to Malcolm. His death kind of hit me a little bit. Not like in a way like I was like emotional or anything like that. But it kind of struck a chord with me because I had met his mom. And on 2 occasions. And then, like I said, she came to my place and we podcast. And I could just tell that she adored her son. He was an only child. He was her only child. I don't know if his father had kids or not. But he was her only child. And she adored him. She absolutely adored him. I could hear it in the conversation. We talked about how she left her job. This is all in the podcast if you want to go and look it up. Um, she talked about how she left her job to become his manager and they had moved to California. Just the whole thing. And so my prayer for her, and I reached out to the friend who connected me with her. And I still have her phone number, but I have not talked to that woman in years, and I would not dare reach out to her even to offer condolences, because I just think that it would be in poor taste. If it was somebody that I was close to, absolutely, I would have reached out. But her number is still in my phone, but I would not dare reach out to her and say, "Hey, I just want," because I'm sure she's gotten enough of that. Um, but my prayer instead has been that I hope that she doesn't collapse under grief. My prayer has been I hope she doesn't collapse under the pain of her grief. I need to write that down for this book that I'm writing. Because again, I could tell through our conversation that he was the apple of her eye. And the fact that I was an only child. That was her only child. And for her to lose him at 54. And because that's the kind of thing that could make a person not bounce back. That could keep a person from not coming back. Like, who knows where her mental is? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think that those kind of things can cause a person to have a breakdown, a nervous breakdown, a mental breakdown. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I thought about all of those things, but then I also thought about us, those of us who were in Cabo a couple weeks ago. There was a moment that Jacque and I were out in the water. Well, we were on the sand. We were on the shore. And we were back from the water. But that water slowly but surely kept coming up further and further up on the sand. And eventually, it came up to our feet. And I said this before. I think I said this on one of the videos. That water was so strong that when it crashed in on the sand, and then when it withdrew, when that water withdrew, all of the sand under your feet vanished. It sucked all of the sand. So it's like you just literally lost your footing. Jacque fell 3 times. I literally grabbed her by her arm as the water was pulling her in, okay? And we were laughing and tickled by it because she was, struggling, trying to get up. And it's like as you're trying to claw and dig your claw with your hands and dig your feet.
It happened twice. Because remember the first time we went down.
Yeah, right. So it knocked me down at least once. It knocked Jacque down a handful of times. Okay, let me just say that. And when I tell you, she was like, dig your hands and your feet in the sand. But it was even hard to do that because, like I said, when that water withdrew, like to go back to the ocean, it pulled all of the sand with it. Even when the water was crashing into the shore, you could see the sand in the waves. Usually when you see waves crashing right there at the shore, it looks like it's just clear, it's just white because it's just water, like rustling or disturbed water. Well, no, this was dirty. It was like sand because it was like all it was like tumbleweed. Then it was a moment where it was me, Regina. Wasn't her name Regina? Regina, who came out there from San Diego, I think it was. And remember, she was our Panamanian friend, but she lives in San Diego. She speaks Spanish. And Darlene. Regina's hat got lost. It fell off. And I was about to run out there to try to get it. And baby, that wave came in so fast. And I said, oh, yeah, your hat going to get lost into the water, right? Darlene and Jacque fell at the same time. Darlene and Jacque fell at the same time. The water was pulling them both back in. I grabbed Jacque because she was closest to me, and Jacque was like going it literally took all of my strength to pull Jacque back. And I literally said to them both, because it was the four of us. It was me, Jacque. At this particular instance, there was another time that Jacque and I were out there by ourselves. But in this particular instance that I'm telling you about, it was me, Jacque, Regina, and Darlene. We were down on the end by the Italian restaurant. Those of you who went to the Italian restaurant, we were right outside of the Italian restaurant, right there. And Darlene and Jacque fell at the same time. Jacque was closest to me. I grabbed her and I was pulling her. Darlene was getting up. I said, girl, I'm glad you were able to get up. I said, girl, I can only save one of y'all. And in that very moment, when I had Jacque by her arm or her hand, and Darlene was next to Jacque, I thought to myself, what a tragic turn of events this would be if Darlene had gotten sucked out to that water and never came back. Like, I literally thought that day. Because this was the day before we were leaving. This was the last day, wasn't it? This was the last day. So I just kept thinking like, oh my God, this would have been a horrible turn of events. Here's the other thing. I think I said this on one of the videos. Maybe it was on Patreon or maybe the live that I did when I came back. Oh, is that Regina right there? Hey, Regina. Is that you? That is you. Yes, it's chills thinking about it, right? And so, yes, poor Darlene, because I was like, oh my God, I would have had to let Darlene, because I would have been able to get them both. But here's the thing. We talked about this while we were there. There was nobody hola, Regina. There was no one in the beach. There were really no people in the beach. Down from our resort, you saw like it wasn't even a handful. It was like 2 or 3 people here and there in the water. Of course, they didn't look like us. But they weren't even in the beach. They were like right there where your feet go in. They were trying to get in there. But nobody was really in the beach. And I've said this time and time again. The beach in Cabo is not a beach that you swim in. It's not a beach where you see families getting in the water. If you have children, you better get them over to the pool. Get them over to the pool. What I did not know, Jacque told me this when she first got here today. There were red flags out there. There were red flags along the beach. I didn't see any red flags. She said one of the red flags was by the lifeguard stand where he was sitting. And then there was one down there by where we were, by the Italian restaurant. I didn't see it. But the red flags say, danger. Don't get in this water. Now, from the reports that I've heard about Malcolm Jamal, there were signs. There were red flags, but there were also signs. And the signs were written in Spanish as well as in English. And if there are 2 red flags, it basically says, don't you dare get in this water. Don't you it's death is highly likely. Now, my thing is, I don't know if he saw the flags or saw the signs and ignored them, or if he didn't see them at all. Maybe he just overlooked them. Maybe, like I just said, I didn't even see no damn red flags. I only knew that it was a lot of riptides because people kept saying, like Elliot kept saying, yeah, you can't swim in the water here, da-da-da. Like, he kept saying it. And I was wondering why there were no people in the beach. Corzo said he saw a few red flags. And so I was just like, oh my God, like that is terrible. So there have been so many stories that have come out. I've seen stories where they've said that he and his daughter were out on the beach swimming and they were able to rescue the daughter and bring her back. She was terrified. But then some said that she was not in the water with him, that he was in the water. He went for a swim and the water overtook him and they got him to the shore. They did CPR for 20 minutes. And then another report said they did it for 45 minutes. But it's horrible. It is horrible. That is horrible. So you guys, you got to be careful. Like even if you're a strong swimmer, and those of you who thought it was funny when we were on that catamaran and y'all were trying to get me to jump over the, Now, I wasn't really worried about riptides because the water looked very calm where we were. I was concerned about sharks. And I said it to you all that day. I said, no, I'm going to let you all jump out there first, and I'm going to give you all about 10 minutes and make sure no sharks aren't nearby. And when I did jump off, after two of you jumped in there first, I swam my happy ass right back over to the boat and got back on the boat. Because those people said that there was 1,800 feet deep water on the other side of the boat. Now, we jumped out on this side where I don't know what the depth was on this side, but on the other side of the boat, that man said it was 1,800 feet deep. 1,800 feet deep. And I know some of you all stayed out there and you swam around and, you did your thing. But I was like, all right, y'all go right. Well, we got on the life jacket. Okay, you go right ahead. A life jacket can't prevent Jaws from getting you. Jaws, bitch. Dun, 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 dun. Wasn't that the music? Dun, 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 dun. And when the music intensified and got faster, he was on your ass. Yeah, I don't play them games. And here's the other thing, because of course, I've been evaluating this thing for the past day or so. I done talked to my friend Kim in New York. And as I've gotten older, I'm still very young, but as I've gotten older, I move through the world a lot more gingerly. There's some things that I'm just not willing to do anymore. Like a handful of years ago, yes, you remember I did that, what's it called when you get on those little surfboards and you paddle boarding? I think that's what it's called. The paddle boarding.
Yeah, that little small one.
When you get on that little thing and you standing up on it.
Oh, no, the one you stand up.
When you stand up on it. What's that shit called? Whatever that shit's called that them white people do, I won't be doing that ever again. I did that several years ago. And we were 3 miles out into the middle of the ocean. We were 3 miles into the ocean away from the shore, bitch. And when I tell you them white people on that, because it was an excursion that we did. It was an excursion. If you on Patreon, it's over there. It's over there on Patreon where you see me out there and I had my GoPro and I was filming all of it. Listen, I will not be doing any bungee jumping, Nico. I won't be doing any bungee jumping, and I definitely ain't jumping out of no motherfucking plane. And I'm definitely not getting in no motherfucking balloon. What's them things called? Hot air balloons. I will not be getting into those, in any of those. And so we did the not windsurfing. It's the board. What is that shit called? Paddle.
The surfboard.
Well, you're standing on it though, and you have an oar.
It's like a banana boat. It's like a banana. It's real skinny.
Yeah, it looks like a surfboard, but you're standing on it. Is it called paddle boarding? Whatever the fuck it's called, I'm not doing it again. And when I tell you them white people were talking, it is paddle boarding. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Faye. So yeah, that paddle boarding shit, unless I'm in a lake where there's no wildlife, unless I'm in a lake, a man-made lake, I might zip line. I don't know. It just depends on the day. I might. I've done that before. I don't have to do it again. But we were paddleboarding and we went 3 miles out into the ocean. And them white people and Hispanic people, they were Mexican because we were in Puerto Vallarta. Them white and Mexican people were giving very much so, oh, let's go for a swim. Maybe we can find some whales. Maybe we can find some whales. First of all, ain't no black person in their right mind looking for no whale if you're on a surfboard. Now we might want to look for a whale where we're on a Virgin Voyage cruise ship, and you're looking from the banister out into the ocean. Yeah, sure. I want to see some dolphin. I want to see some whales. But bitch, when I'm down there on that level with them, what the last thing I want to see, the very last thing that I want to see is that. That's the last thing I want to see is that eyeball when I come up out the water. Them white people were giving very much so, oh, let's see if we can see some whales. Maybe we'll see some whales. When I said we got out to the middle of the ocean and we tied our paddle boards together, because you're tethered to the board. They have a strap that goes around your ankle, and it's a bungee cord that's connected to the surfboard. So if you fall off, you won't lose your board in the ocean, right? So when we got to the middle of the ocean, they told us to unstrap our ankle. Now you got on the life vest. Now, of course, some of the white folks didn't have on life vests. They didn't took off their life vest and dove into the water. White people, they're just a different breed of people. They really are. And this is no shade to anybody white who may be watching this. You all are different. You are. Just accept it, and it's okay. I had this conversation with my friend Kim yesterday, and I said to her, but if it wasn't for their craziness, we wouldn't have a lot of the breakthroughs that we had. We wouldn't know what's going on in space. We wouldn't know what's going on in the ocean because they're crazy enough / AKA foolish enough to do this stuff. Niggas ain't doing it. We don't give a fuck what's at the bottom of the ocean. We damn sure don't give a fuck what's going on down at the Titanic. All we need to know is the bitch sank. That's all we need to know. We don't give a fuck what they had on, what kind of wardrobe they were wearing. We don't give a fuck about what kind of luxury they had at that time on the boat. We don't give a fuck. We don't care what the rooms look like. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Only they give a fuck. And they go out there and they die. But listen, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't know a lot about sea creatures and animals in the wild and shit like that. They continue to sacrifice themselves, okay? Because we're not doing it. When I tell you we took those, we unstrapped our ankles and we tied the bungee cord from each of the boards that we all were on so that they could be tethered together and they would like hovering right there in the ocean. And the man said, okay, everybody, let's jump into the water. Who was last to jump in? Me. They were in the water, I know, a good 5 minutes before I jumped in. I said, you all go ahead. And they were like, come on, get in. It feels great. I said, you all go ahead. I'm still looking around, making sure ain't no whales and shit coming. Because the last thing I needed was for me to jump. Now, granted, it wouldn't have made no difference if I was still on that little life raft. Because even if a whale came by, it wouldn't have been much protection. But still, I'd rather be on that than to be in the water next to the whale. Because it takes one swoosh of that tail. And you're either going to be A, dead, because it's going to hit you and knock the shit out of you and kill you. Or B, it's going to knock you away, miles away, because by the time it swings that tail, the kind of tidal wave that water is going to create, that tail is going to create, I don't want no parts of it. Amen? And so I will never do that again. In Jamaica, I told you guys that over there in Negril, I jumped off of the cliff over there at Rick's Cafe. I'll never do that again. There's just things that I don't know if I would do again. And so when I jumped off the boat in Cabo 2 weeks ago, it's something about respecting nature. And when you're in the water and you're in the middle of the ocean like that, and all you see is water and there's no land for you to get over to climb on or to hold on to, It's certain things you just don't take for granted anymore when you're at 49. There are things that I did at 39 and 33, 29, that I'm just not doing it at 49. I'm just not doing. I'm just not doing those things anymore. Safety is paramount. I did that Duns Rivers Falls in Jamaica too. I don't think I would do that again either. Listen, I'm just not interested in getting hurt. It's respecting nature and getting older. It's both. I am not interested in being hurt. But again, my prayers go out to Malcolm Jamal Warner's mom, Pam Warner, because again, and I don't know if they come from if they had a large family or not. I don't know that. But I just hope that she has a tribe around her. I hope that she has people around her. Because this is different from someone just passing away. I imagine that this will haunt her for years to come. I imagine that, and I thought about this when I was praying for her. I imagine that the terror will pull her from her sleep. It will wake her up in the middle of the night. And so, and I know she's probably thinking about him being in fear. You know what I mean? I know she's probably imagining how afraid he must have been because I'm sure there was a moment where he probably knew that this was it. Let this also be a cautionary tale. I think it's important that we all learn how to swim. And again, I'm not at all saying that he couldn't swim. I believe he could swim, and I'm not. And I just said a moment ago, even the best swimmer, I don't think you can listen. You can't play with nature. You can't play with the water. Okay. But I think that this is just it's reason to learn how to swim. If you don't know how to swim, get on over to the YMCA and learn how to swim. At least learn how to tread water. Because even if you're not in CJ, yes, I'm going to wear a sensible shoe. Even if you're not out in the middle of the ocean, you just never know. You might be in a pool or something. But listen, let me tell you, I've been talking about this so much for the past day or so. Drowning is a horrible way of dying. But I said to my friend Richard, I would rather drown than burn in a fire. If I had to choose between burning in a fire or drowning, I'm going to choose drowning. Now, I don't want either one, but I would choose drowning. Yes, even the best swimmer cannot beat a riptide. You just can't. You cannot. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about that. But I also wanted to talk about this Laverne Cox thing. Now, let me sit up. I might have to get me a bowl of cereal or something to eat. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm going to say some things here that I would not say over on Phag Talk. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you what you need on Phag Talk, but I'm going to give you a little bit more here. Because I reached out to Madison and I said, well, since we have a rapport with Laverne, why don't we reach out to her and invite her on to Phag Talk when we discuss this? Because we are going to discuss it. We are going to discuss it. And I said, and so let's not be like all of these other people who talk about us, who go and create content about us, and they have our phone number, Hope Giselle. And instead of them calling us to talk to us because they really are concerned about it being a teachable moment, instead of them calling us directly, they go and make angry commentary about us. So I said, well, let's invite her on. Let's give her the opportunity to come on to, instead of us just talking about it, let's bring her on. And so Madison agreed, and Madison is going to reach out to her, and maybe she can come on. But here's what I will say. It doesn't surprise me. It did not surprise me. And I'm going to and interestingly enough, Don Lemon called me about 2 hours ago. So because we had to smoke about it too. Now, I'm not going to tell you anything that Don Lemon said. I'm just going to tell you what I said. But this does not surprise me about her. Before, I won't say that before I knew Madison, but before I knew Madison knew Laverne, I always felt that Laverne was pretty whitewashed. So I'm going to circle back and tell you all what she did. I see your comments. You guys are asking, what did she do? Laverne is from Alabama, which can be one of the most racist states in the country. Laverne didn't grow up with privilege. Laverne has a twin brother. And I don't really know much beyond that in terms of how she grew up. I'm going to give you an example. Like with Todrick Hall, for example. He grew up in one of those towns in Texas. I can't remember which city it was now. And I've confronted him or had conversations with him about his proximity to whiteness. And one of the things that he said that kind of enlightened me was that the Black children in his town shunned him. They weren't really accepting of him because he was into the arts. He was into the musical arts, and he was very eccentric. And you can look at Todrick now and tell that he's pretty eccentric, like with his costuming, and he might wear a little makeup, a little eyelash here and there, and he'll wear heels, and like he's into he's into the arts. And and if we're being honest, Black people, he is quite eccentric. He's not your everyday Black person, okay? And that can be off-putting to some Black people, if we're going to be honest. Some Black people, and then if you further delineate that to some Black gay people who are closeted, they ain't with all of that out shit. They ain't with all of those eccentricities and all that shit he was into, and you know what I'm saying? So he could be more welcomed over there by the white communities. Now, I don't know how Laverne grew up. So I don't know if this is similar to her story, but I always felt there was listen, my spirit don't be guiding me wrong. Now, sometimes I ignore it, but my spirit is never wrong. And neither is yours if you're paying attention. I always felt like she was just different. I didn't feel like she was our kind of people. I didn't think she was our kind of Black. And the reason that I was starting to think that was because, can I say this and y'all not judge me? I'm just telling you what I felt and believed. The way she speaks, the way she talks, it's always been kind of cringy for me. It's always been kind of, now this is the kind of shit that I'm not going to say on Phag Talk, okay? Because if she's on Phag Talk, I'm not going to say these kind of things. Now, I know, of course, she could end up coming across this video, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to say this to hurt her feelings. Like, I'm not, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, her speech pattern. That's it. It's her speech. Atia, you picking up what I'm putting down. It's her speech pattern, and it's her pitch and her tone and the way that she talks. And I just felt like, oh, she's one of them. She's not one of us. I've always kind of thought that. And then I realized that she and Madison are friends and they have a rapport. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. But then this happened. And so I'm just like, and then I noticed, because I never used to follow Laverne. I didn't start following Laverne until after she started following me on Instagram. And I think it was after we did the New York show. She and Don Lemon came to the New York show. That was the show where Tamar came. And I started following her after that, I think. All I know is I followed her back. Because quite frankly, I didn't really want to see her Instagram because she was dating all these white men and then that tone and her voice and that pitch and the way that she would pronounce certain things. And I'm like, okay, she really thinks she's white. Adjacent. She really thinks she's. And so the drama started, for those of you who are asking. She was on Madison's podcast the other day, Outlaws, and she was ringing up Kamala Harris. She was talking about Kamala Harris and how Kamala Harris didn't do this, and I got to go and pull it before we do Phag Talk because I haven't heard it in its entirety. I need to go. She was criticizing Kamala. But then she shared on her Instagram the other day, and it's still up if you want to go and listen to it. She shared on her Instagram the other day that at the height of COVID, so this is a few years ago, and she was dating a white man. Hey, Tamika Brown. Hey, girl. Hey. She was dating a white man. They dated for 3 years. And he was a New York police officer. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and he was MAGA. Now, my challenge is you're dating someone who is completely against your existence. How do you reconcile that in your day-to-day? Because surely his political beliefs had to have emerged during the relationship. And I talk about this all the time. You have to be fundamentally similar. You're fundamental. You can't be fundamentally different. Like in order, you know how some people say you got to be equally yoked. You're not even equally yoked. Your politics are completely different. And when Derek J and I used to do Gay Like Me conversations, we did a conversation. Yes, you have to be fundamentally aligned. When Derek J and I used to do Gay Like Me conversations, I remember we did a conversation where we were talking about interracial relationships. And we had a couple Black guys that came on and they were saying that race never came up in their relationship. And I challenged them. I kept pushing back. I said, there is absolutely no way on God's green earth that you were in a relationship with a white man. I didn't say she couldn't date a white man higher up. Listen, I said a MAGA white man. How the fuck you dating somebody MAGA and you are a Black trans girl? His politics are complete opposite of your existence. White man. And so when we were doing gay like me conversations, and I pushed back on the black gentleman who was dating someone white, and I said, there's absolutely no way that race and politics never come up in your relationship. It has to. It has to. And to think that when Trump got into office this second time, it was she, Laverne Cox, who was on her social media saying that we have to protect trans people, and this is a danger to trans people, and just this, that, and that. But you dated a whole dated a whole MAGA a handful of years before. Where did you think this was leading? Where did you think this was going? Like, how did you reconcile in your mind that it was okay to date someone whose politics were against you? I don't understand that. And for the person who just commented that she was right to critique Kamala, I'm not saying she couldn't critique Kamala. What I am saying is, just as she critiqued Kamala, Amanda Seals critiqued Kamala, Angelica Ross critiqued Kamala, but they didn't just critique Kamala. They used their social media presence to sway people away from Kamala. So while some of you are worried about whether or not I'm going to say them or they, or whether or not I'm going to just be respectful and use a person's name, you exerted energy fighting me on that when you should have been using your energy to not be dating somebody who was MAGA. Some things I just don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, while they were attacking me because I said I was going to be respectful and use the person's name so that I don't make a mistake and misgender a non-binary person, they wanted to burn me at the cross. But the energy that you exerted creating content, talking about me, you should have been galvanizing your people. You should have been galvanizing the troops to be going against Trump. Like, there's no way on God. First of all, I told you all, I'm in the market for a new barber because I suspect that motherfucker voted for Trump. We ain't even living in the same house. We're not even fucking. And you mean to tell me that Laverne Cox dated a MAGA policeman for 3 years? And you thought that it was cute and funny to come on your social media to tell us that? And you came on there to tell us that to promote your one-woman show over there at the City Winery in New York. Girl, you may be the only one person there. You may be, well, those white people may come. The white people may come and support you. And my thing is, I'm talking about looking for a new barber. And you mean to tell me you were laid up with a man? And here's the other thing. And I'm reaching. This is not necessarily the truth, but my guess is if he was a white MAGA policeman, can you think about all of the black and brown people that he probably victimized and assaulted and was treated unfairly as a cop in New York? All of the stopping and frisking and the racial profiling that he probably did. It made me think immediately of Nova from Queen Sugar. Remember, those of you who watched Queen Sugar, remember when Nova she was this black power, black activist. She was a writer and but she was in love with this white man who was a cop. And then she found out the white man had fucked up this black boy. Anyway, let's just take a little break for lunch so you all can see. So we have an assortment of mushrooms here. What is this first one? Portobello? And this is oyster, maybe? And what's this one?
Enoki.
This is what?
Enoki.
Enoki mushroom. And what's this one?
Shiitake.
Shiitake. And this is Thai basil. This is dill. And this is rosemary. You cannot call yourself a chef if you don't know your vegetables. I know a person who calls himself a chef and they don't even know these vegetables. This right here is bean sprouts. I think we're going to be making a soup.
We are making pho.
This is, we're making pho. A vegan pho. And then we have a scallion here, and this is a garlic clove, and these are green onions.
I need to go get some more mint. I see you used it all.
Oh, yeah. You want me to go and cut you some?
Sure, if you don't mind.
I'm going to go out into the backyard and cut up some fresh mint leaves. Oh, I am going to take them with me. You think I'm going to leave my children here unsupervised?
I am not babysitting.
I am not leaving my children. There are 900 children in here. I am not going to leave my children in here. We have a little citrus here. I'm sure that's for something. That's a mandarin orange. We have pineapple here. What's that? Papaya? Mango. Jalapeno.
Serrano.
Oh, that's a serrano pepper. Oh, this is a serrano pepper. This is not jalapeno. And that over there is bok choy.
It is. Correct.
Y'all don't want to dare me knowing my produce. What are these, white potatoes?
These are sweet potatoes, purple sweet.
These are purple sweet potatoes.
Or yams.
Purple yams.
Can be interchangeable.
This is bok choy, niece. I juice bok choy sometimes too. I haven't done it in a while. Now we have a little lobster tail over here. Ahi tuna steak. What's this right here that we're brewing?
That's the broth for the pho.
This is the broth for the pho.
And there, you've got cinnamon.
We have a little cinnamon sticks.
Anise.
What is it?
Star anise.
Star anise.
See them in there? Those little stars.
What's the star anise? Those little pebbles?
No, this is star.
Let me get a little light.
That's star anise.
Oh, that's the star anise. Oh, yes.
We got cardamom pods.
Cardamom pods.
Coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds.
And cloves.
And clove. Niece, we cook over here. And what's this right here?
This is going to be a cold poach for the shrimp and the lobster.
Oh, okay.
Mandarin orange, dill, tarragon.
Okay. Send me the receipt for them lobster tails because I did not have those here. I definitely did not have those here.
No, you didn't. They were on sale today, so
From the Kroger?
Yeah, we shop locally and we try to get a bargain.
Yes. All right. Well, let's listen. We're making a couple things here. Oh yeah, we got shrimp. So we got shrimp, we got lobster, we got ahi tuna steak, and I got scallops taken out too. So we have 4 proteins. So listen, she's setting me up for the rest of the week. Now she came up here the other day and cooked a couple things. She thought it was gonna last until Thursday. And I said, no, niece. He's a growing boy. I need you to come a day sooner.
Got some scissors?
Yeah, I got the scissors. I'm about to go out to the backyard. We don't need any basil because we got.
You can bring some. We can have 2 kinds of basil. Because you use y'all. That's Italian basil.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab the I just when I use the basil, I just cut it when I'm about to juice it. I soak it and clean it first. But I don't usually store it in the refrigerator because it gets funky quick. Yeah. So I won't cut it unless you want some now. But
Yeah, you can
bring some?
Yeah, I'm gonna wash it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go out into the backyard and we're gonna get us some basil. And we're gonna now I have basil right here on the porch and right here. But we're gonna go down here because we have to go down here to get the mint leaves. Listen, we won't be buying any more mint leaves and basil at the grocery store. Amen. We're not doing that. So we're gonna come out here and I'm gonna set you all down. And look, we got some fresh rosemary out here. Look at the rosemary. Now you all sit right here while I cut this. Okay? Look how and it was a small little pot. It was a small little pot. Look how it's just overtaking this. We're gonna go ahead and cut us some mint. I juiced this as well, niece. Yeah, we just cut off a few sprigs. Amen. That's what we're gonna do. And it grows so fast. It's so lush. Look how lush it is. So you learn a little bit of everything over here. We got a little horticulture. Yes. All right, so we got enough mint. Now we're gonna go over here and we're gonna get some basil. We got basil, lemongrass. Look at the lemongrass. The lemongrass is the large ones. Those are good for keeping mosquitoes away. And we got rosemary here. Rosemary is good for mosquitoes as well. And we got basil. Basil is just for me to cook with. There's no they don't help with mosquitoes or nothing. All right, so let me cut some of this basil. You cut down by the stem, niece. Look at that. Oh, it's so fragrant, niece. I need me a little basket to put it in like Oprah has. You know how she go out to her garden and she come in with that basket? I need one of them baskets. Yeah, she's so tall and she's so healthy. Okay, that's all we need. Let's go on back into the house. Put your scissors in your pocket like a Martha Stewart. And you go on back in the house. Amen. You go right back in the house. So we got our things. You know, there are no pesticides on this. Amen. So we're gonna soak it though, because it's been out here in nature. We're gonna soak it in some white vinegar and some baking soda. And we got the grill right here. So you got a small grill right here. We still got the grill down there, but when we're cooking like little personal things for just me, we're gonna use this grill. We're gonna put that ahi tuna steak on that grill right there. I bought some orzo.
Oh, okay.
I just bought that. It's a little bit left in that box right there.
Okay.
While you making some?
No, I just happened to see it.
Oh, okay.
I came over to get some cornstarch that I know I seen the other day too.
Cornstarch.
I know we have some in a bottle kind of looking thing, and I think that's
I think the cornstarch is in that. Oh, you know what?
Container.
Yes, it is.
And the flowers back here too.
Yeah, that's flour. Man, that wasn't corn. Well, I don't know about no cornstarch.
What's that white stuff?
This is flour.
Okay, I need that.
Maybe the cornstarch is underneath that.
I think the cornstarch is in a container. I mean, in its own container, I believe.
Let's see.
And then, cause see, we be having stuff, and I don't even remember if we have baking powder.
So is this the day that you're supposed to? No, that's not.
Yeah, I'm going to church today.
What is that back there? That ain't cornstarch.
What's that white stuff?
This is grits.
Okay.
And then that's quinoa.
Okay.
And that's the flour stuff.
What flour stuff?
The fish fry, I mean. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then those are my plantain chips.
Let me see. I know we got cornstarch.
You think so?
I seen it the other day. Sometimes I'll mix up the residences.
Oh.
But I swore. I think
I gotta get off this hot ass road.
Yeah, Ryan want to know why I get you.
You make it. Oh, I'm putting this orzo back in the thing.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I done broke a sweat that quick.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Don't take but a minute.
Ooh, I gotta find me a shirt. Hold on, niece.
Yeah, you might need to take the hair down.
It's hot.
Because I got the other one also. Cold. Oh, no, I see cornstarch. Good sauce.
Okay. I had to go put on a t-shirt, niece.
See, Ryan, he did. He fixed that.
Who?
Ryan said, why you sit? Look up there.
Oh, there it is. Ryan is in the chat?
He texted me.
Oh, he did.
And,
cornstarch.
I'm going to get the ladder out.
What else you need?
I wonder if we have baking powder.
We definitely got baking powder. That's what I use to soak the produce.
That's soda.
Oh, baking soda.
Soda goes fizz.
Baking powder. I did. Let me look. It was in like a can.
Or it might be a box. I don't know. But I'm going to get this together.
I thought I had some.
Y'all okay over there? Hey, everybody. Hey, family.
cornmeal.
Yeah, that should go
In a container.
Oh, it can.
What am I looking for? Baking powder.
In a box or either a can. Maybe not, like maybe I
Don't we have?
use it. No, that's panko.
Don't we have a thing for panko?
I need to get the labels out too, cause
Baking powder.
look at that.
I told you I had
That's how
some.
much we don't have.
I knew I had some. We need a
container.
container for this too.
So leave that out.
I got a couple extra containers downstairs.
All right,
So I'll put the extra ones downstairs. Okay, I'm back, niece. So, but yeah, so anyway, as far as the whole Laverne Cox thing goes, like I think that she said that just for the sake of promoting this show that she has at the City Winery. But I probably would have went to my grave on that. I don't know if I would have mentioned that. Because I mean it's just it just makes her claims or her activism questionable. Because it's just like you're working against your own cause. Like, how are you dating and sleeping with the enemy, so to speak? I don't understand it. I don't. It's like if you're a black person and you're Canada's 70. It's like if you're a black person and it's like if you're Angela Davis, but then you're dating some white racist person. Like what? Like that just makes no sense. So I don't understand that. Hey Siri, call Ryan.
Hello.
Faggy, why are you texting Jack asking if I had a shower today?
I'm in the chat. I'm asking questions. I want to know.
I'm trying to figure out why you asking if I bathed today.
I mean, pajamas at 4 o'clock. Then you switch to a t-shirt. I'm like, did he bathe?
You know, of all of the things that you could be worrying about and concerned with,
I'm just concerned for your safety. That's all.
For his mental health.
I bathed last night before I got into bed, and I have not been out of the house today. So today, no, I have not showered yet.
So you smell musty.
No, I'm never musty.
Huh. You don't think that robe makes you like funky at all?
My robe smells like the fragrance that I wear. I'll have you know. Tamika Brown on Facebook says she's in her pajamas too. So what you trying to say? Her coochie stink? You trying to say Tamika Brown's coochie stinks because she in her pajamas?
I would never say anything about Tamika. But Craig, yeah.
That don't make no sense. You think that because I'm in my pajamas, that some way, somehow that means that I am funky.
I mean, you've been laying around all day. What time did you take your shower? Like 5 o'clock yesterday?
I took my shower before I got into bed last night.
It's all right, Craig. I was just concerned, you all over the food, no bathe.
Well, first of all, this food is for me. It's not for anybody else. If I want to go over here and taste all of it, I can.
Giving that food salmonella.
What do you say?
Giving the food salmonella. First of all, you need to be concerning yourself with this AirPod that's been at my house for 3 weeks.
Right. I wonder how come I haven't got it yet.
Right.
Oh, so you're expecting me to bring it to you?
I mean, you'd be in my neighborhood.
When was I last in your neighborhood?
Where do you go to the gym at?
Not in your neighborhood.
Anyway, it's all good. I see how people do me these days,
You a mess, for real.
Get back on your live so I can get back in the chat.
Right, bye. That Ryan is something else. Right, he's on a hygiene check. Dallas 5'2". You're in Dallas and you're 5'2", 5 feet 2 inches. Okay. She putting all the stuff up there and they did no inventory.
No, I'm not. I'm cooking first because it's gonna get all switched around anyway. So.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna eat me a bowl of cereal or something. No, I'm not saying because you're not done cooking. That's not. I wasn't trying to be funny.
I guess you was just talking to the chat. Okay, that's fine.
I was really just talking to myself. I mean,
out loud.
Yeah.
We get you.
I love the way that silver pot looks up against that backsplash.
Aw, look at that.
Detroit is always out in Jacque, okay?
Always, honey. Always.
You do not have to make the Detroit come out of Jacque. It's always out of her.
Most of it now.
It's always.
Some of it I keep down there. I say it for the white people.
Okay, Dana. Okay. How do I care for my plants? Which plants are you talking about? You mean the ones that I just went outside and cut? I just water them like every other day, every 2 days or something like that. But if it rains a lot, I may skip. But I just water them. Oh, you want to see the pot? Yeah, see how this, not this one, that one over there, the silver one, the way that silver pot looks up against that backsplash, it looks nice, that's all. That's all I really wanted to say about Laverne. I'm gonna save the rest for the show. I really want to ask her very pointed questions if she ends up coming on Phag Talk. I really want to. Who was this time I missed the old couch? Girl, this couch just got here. And this couch is cozy, cozy, cozy. The other couch is downstairs. But listen, yeah, I really want to ask her questions because I mean that's pretty much my thoughts. Those are pretty much my thoughts about her. Like I don't understand how you reconcile your identity with that man's politics. How do you reconcile your identity with that man's politics? I don't know about we laying on the couch, Ryan, but I can lay on the couch. Yes, I can lay on the couch. I have it. So you see how I got my blanket out here so I can watch television. Yes, I can watch television. This is not a couch to be sleeping over on overnight. I mean, you know. I mean, that couch is, listen, that couch is cozy and it's firm. It's cozy and firm.
So it makes you fall asleep.
It makes me fall asleep. So look, Jacque always, when she comes over and she spends the night, the few times that she spends the night, she usually sits, it may not be nobody else in the house but me. And instead of her sleeping in this room or over here in this room, she parks on the couch. Not this couch because it just got here today. And so she would sleep on that other couch. She'd be like, oh no, I'm fine right here. This is fine. And she'd be knocked out. What's that?
And beer.
That's beer?
Let's make sure it's chilled out.
We're going to use the beer for the...
I would fry these mushrooms right quick.
Oh.
See
we're doing fried mushrooms.
We're just going to do a little snack.
Oh, good. I can probably wait.
Oh.
If we're doing a little snack.
Yeah, we're going to do a little test here. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it. Watch it, Alicia. If she watch it.
No, I literally just started having Jacque come over and cook. So I mean, I've been pretty much doing it myself. I don't think it's hard to be pescatarian. I think it's hard to be vegan. I think it would be hard to be vegan. Now, the only way I would ever try that, never see, I wouldn't even put that on Jacque. Like, I would have to have somebody come in every day, probably a live-in to be vegan. You understand what I'm saying? Like
every 3 days. Every 3 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, first of all, Ryan talking about I can't cook. First of all, in all of the years that I've known you, I've never seen you cook anything, not even for yourself. Not even for yourself. He eats those little tuna in the pack.
Oh, listen, and there's a recall on tuna.
Ryan, you hear this? Because that's your main cuisine.
Especially if it's prepared, like with, not like the little ones we like in the square pack, but if it has crackers and it says tuna salad.
Yeah, and it has like the mayo in it and stuff.
Or if there is a prepared sandwich like the ones you get at the hospital, that's a recall, listeria recall. There's a bunch of them too. I usually don't eat those kind of RTE, ready to eat things. I was gonna post it.
RTE, but ready to eat.
Those ones tend to have the listeria and the.
Ryan, you hear that? Stay away from that.
The little one that says it's tuna salad. It's got the little crackers and stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm. Stay away from that RTE shit. That ready to eat. When I tell you I made myself a nice drink last night with Bullet bourbon.
Really?
That motherfucker was good. Because, you know, I usually drink white. I usually drink vodka or tequila. But last night, I was just like, Pooh Duckins. We're working on, Legra and I are working on the next trip. It's going to be next year. It's not going to be this year. It's going to be next year. So I'll keep you guys posted. If you're already in the Travel with Craig Facebook group, we're definitely going to post it in there because we're always going to use that group because it's like over 3,000 people, I think, in that group. Excuse me. So we'll always put it in there too. Last night, I had a taste for some dark liquor.
And you hooked something up, huh?
Baby, let me tell you, I took 2 lemons. I squeezed them.
Ooh, that sounds good already.
Yes, I squeezed them. And I don't even know if I feel like going to the gym today.
You're going to go to the gym.
So, here goes Cheryl. Where you have any idea where? We're looking at Costa Rica, and we're looking at another part of Mexico. Don't ask me where it is. I fell in love with the resort. I found 2 different resorts in Mexico, not the part that we've been to. And so I want to see about that. It's really going to depend on the pricing. I always try to make it affordable for most people so that it's not breaking the bank. And then it'll give everybody an opportunity to be able to pay on it. Because if we do it like next year around the same time, like around July, that'll give everybody, hopefully she'll find it soon because then we can start, you'll have about a year to pay on it, right? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I took 2 limes. Yeah, we're looking at adult-only resorts this time. I really prefer adult-only. I took the 2 lemons. I squeezed them into the shaker. I took a little bit of agave. I took a little squirt. And then I took about a shot and a half of the bourbon, and I put it on ice, and I shook it up real good, and I poured it in a martini glass, baby.
That sounds good. I would like one when I'm finished working. I'm going to taste it and see how good it was.
Kayla, your job pissed you off. Don't let them people piss you off, especially if they're white. So you're commissioning me to do a drink for you?
No, when I finish.
I know.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Let me text for sure.
No, go to the gym. You need to, because you're going to eat this fried food.
Right. Hey, I was just checking in to see if we're still going to be going to the gym today. Right now it's 4:16. Ryan, watch it. Talking about alcoholic. I'm just saying. Ryan be having a lot to say in these comments. And see, that's why your AirPod is over here. In fact, I don't even see it in the drawer anymore. Did somebody move it? Oh, here it is.
You found it?
Mm-hmm, with all this
only one AirPod?
Yeah, only got one with all this wax build up in here. Why he worried about whether or not I bathed today. Clean out them ears. Clean out them ears. The drink was good, I'm telling you. You don't need a lot of agave because you don't want it to be sweet. You don't want it to be like syrup. Just give it one little nice little, a little squeeze. And then just take 2 lemons, Squeeze them really nicely in there, and then just drink your put your bullet. Oh, there's grease.
That's strong. You might need to do things.
Let me close the door.
And I'm gonna open the window.
My travel clothes might get smoky.
The window's locked, and my hand is goofy.
Open this window?
Yeah, the one right here.
She want my AC to run out the window.
You can turn the AC down.
She want me to.
Oh, you can leave it open.
She want me to cool off the outside.
I mean, just crack it so.
So where these ants coming from?
That's what I want to know. I've been chasing them. They got to be.
I called the exterminator. They coming over here tomorrow.
I'll wait till something down.
And it's like these little baby ants.
It's something sleeping they're after.
It's these little baby ants.
If I don't want to, we're not seasoning with ants.
Right. Anybody got time for that? I don't know what they after that's sweet other than me.
Well, you been laying on the couch? And
I don't mean gay. I meant sweet as in I'm sweet as pie. Thank you very much. Who said that? Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathaniel. Oh, we already got something to sample on. Y'all want to see the mushroom?
Too much batter.
So when we do chicken and waffles over here at the Shangri-La, we use mushrooms for our chicken. That's what we use. Ooh, that looks good. Now, what's that?
What?
That's the mushroom for...
This is the enoki mushroom.
And that's going to be like, what's that going to be paired with? That's just a snack.
Just eat it. You can have a sandwich or eat it by itself.
Oh.
You don't have an aioli or nothing in there?
Let me see. No, I don't have no aioli. Y'all see it? I got to pee real quick. Hold on. Talk to Jacque for a second. It's just a quick pee.
Hey. I got to pay attention, so sorry all at my back. You know, frying stuff is a messy job.
And just like that, he's back.
Right.
Just like that. Oh, it smells good.
I can't smell it.
I can't wait to eat.
It's fragrant.
I cannot wait to eat.
Not so hungry.
No, I'm not so hungry, but I am hungry. All I had was a bowl of cereal today.
Are you going to eat another one?
And I had a juice.
Okay.
That was it. I have referred Jacque out. What y'all talking about?
All the time.
Y'all want Jacque's information? Then listen, don't come over. She ain't coming over there for $20 now. She is not coming over there for $20. You live way up in Dahlonega, Georgia, and you think somebody will come over there for $20 and she does not take Affirm or Afterpay. Amen. She does not accept Affirm or Afterpay. Let me get me a little water. Oh, you know what I've been doing? I've been doing my ab wheel roller. Let me show you my ab roller. I got this from the TikTok shop the other day. You see and this is, put your knees on this so you don't fuck your knees up. And then I've been rolling. I've been doing my wheel. Let me explain something to y'all. The next time y'all see me with my shirt off, it's gonna be game over. Game over. I don't think you hear me. It's gonna be game over. Like Super Mario Brothers. Pac-Man. Shawana says she has one. The question though, niece, is do you use it? Huh? G.E. Patterson, huh? The question is, do you use it? Huh? You look out into the congregation, waiting for somebody to say, amen. Shawana, do you use it though? Huh? Huh? Ah! Up. Nico said he's gone 7 months without meat, and he feels great.
That's awesome.
Christine said she face planted when she tried it. Good God. Niece, you're gonna have to work on your balance and your stability. Like, how you fall on your face? Like, niece, you're supposed to be on your knees. Well, see, here's the thing. You can't roll all the way out on that one because it has like a retractable system built in it. So, like, when you roll out, it brings you back. So, like, you ain't gonna just go and go and go and go. You know, you see, we came over to the table because it's time to get a little something soon. You said an AO. I don't have no AO. You know how to get on your knees. Cut it out. Y'all get on your knees for other things.
We gotta get some working paper towel.
What you mean?
The kind that's not the kind of.
You mean it's folded?
No, it actually goes in the roll in the dispenser.
Uh-huh.
But I can tear it off easily. But the rolls are huge and they're good. But the way I use it,
right.
I'm gonna have to refry them.
It's the way she go through my paper towel.
What you say?
I say it because the way she go through my paper towel.
Okay.
Now I got enough paper towels to last till 2030, but the way she go, I might only make it to 2027.
Yeah. You could have been testing this on while it was hot.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to have it.
Take it off the plate. Let me cook back in a minute. In Monique. What was I looking for? A piece of cabbage. A piece of cabbage.
She's seasoned very nicely.
That's good. Sometimes it's tricky.
It's like a piece of meat. The way it strings off. It's like a piece of chicken. Congratulations, Jamal, on your new place. Is this one the oyster mushroom?
No, that's the enoki.
This is the enoki mushroom.
Enoki, like imani or something like that.
Enoki. I'm going to show you the oyster ones again. Oh, here, you want this plate back?
Yeah.
These are the oyster ones, and I just washed my hands, and even if I didn't, this is mine. This is oyster mushrooms. And this Thai basil is very strong. It's stronger than regular basil. Like you can really smell it. I think I need to get some more vegan mayo, huh?
I think you had got a bunch of them when they were on sale. I'm sure you don't have any in the
I feel like that might be the last one. Because remember we did coleslaw a couple times.
You're right.
I think that's the last one. I'll have to order some. So we don't run out of vegan mayo. Jacque got the oyster mushrooms from the farmer's market. So you might be able to get a little better deal when you go to the farmer's market because they can be a little pricey. Jack, the people are asking what's your Cash App. Isn't it? Let me look.
I think it's Chef Jacque, isn't it?
Let me see.
Why doesn't the song stay in everybody's head?
I don't know, but I hate it.
I know, I hate it too. It just stay in there. It is.
It's $ Chef Jacque.
Right. That's it.
Yeah. Jacque is J-A. Here. I'm gonna put it down here. That's so sweet and thoughtful of you.
It is. Who do I need to say thank you to? Thank you.
Okay, I just sent it. I think that's the only one that's open. The sriracha, you mean? That's Jack's Cash App right there. Oh, Mantra put it up there? How did Mantra know? Well, she is the CEO of the Pen Pals. Wait a minute, who's trying to give me a free facial? Oh, you know what, Madison, I was supposed to email y'all back because Madison did want to do it. Yes, Kevin Smalls. Yes, we are interested. Yes, we are. I forgot to email you. I just wanted to send that just now, and I'll come back to it. But yes, we are. I forgot to email you back. I'm so sorry. But yes, we would like to have a facial. My name is Kevin Small, and I'm a licensed esthetician here in Houston, Texas, and also a big fan of Phag Talk. I heard you and Maddie will be in town for the live show August 19th, 20th, and 21st. And I'd love to offer both of you a facial to get your skin glowing before hitting the stage. Offers a full cold punch. For you both, I recommend a diamond tip microabrasion facial. Gentlemen, you check them out. Okay, yes, Kevin Small. I like the idea of a diamond tip microdermabrasion facial. The mushrooms taste like, okay, so for example, like I was saying earlier, oh, this is the sauce for the mushrooms. So Jack just made up an aioli. I'm talking about she used vegan mayo. What else is in here?
I did garlic powder, but only fresh garlic, lemon juice, and a little hot sauce.
Oh, that's good. So listen, since they're battered and deep fried, remember we use it for like chicken and waffles because I don't eat chicken. So you would season your batter just like you would season like some fried chicken, like however you would season your chicken. So that's what it tastes. It just tastes like seasoned meat. Yeah, it tastes like some fried seasoned meat. But yeah, this is Jack's Cash App. You see a picture of her. It says Jack Grubbs, but the Cash App is Chef Jacque. Jacque. Jacque.
And she gets hot. We'll wrap that up.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. I'm gonna be paying $30,000 for a Honda Civic because of these new tariffs by Donald Duck. Girl, my God, today. That's awful.
Sure is.
Tammy Thornton sent you a Cash App.
Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you, girl.
What name isn't around anymore, Brianna? Brianna said, I wonder why that name isn't around anymore. What name? I'm not sure. I think I missed it. Are those other ones done?
We're gonna be done in a minute.
I thought I saw something that was finished.
Yeah, I need to put it back in there. So crispy like I want it to be. And the grease was a little low.
Oh, okay. Craig, I've been hitting successfully on Paid for Your Sake. Thanks again for putting the info out here for us. You are very, very welcome, Peace Pigment _puzzles. You're very welcome. I don't understand why there are people who think that Paid for Your Sake is a scheme or scam or pyramid scheme. But while they're thinking all of that, niece, we're racking up the money. Amen. I'm gonna put the link down here for Paid for Your Say. If you want to join, now they do accept Klarna and Afterpay and that kind of stuff. So if you want to break the 125 up, because you go to paidforyoursay.com, it's scrolling across here. You can pay in 4 installments of about $30, something like that. And use the promo code Craig125. Soraya sent you a cash app. Is this my Cuban girlfriend down in Florida?
Is you in my phone?
Well, I just happened to see it right there. It was right there, and I saw.
It might be some private stuff in there.
I'm on the cash app. Ain't nobody looking at your motherfucking nasty ass dick pictures and stuff that you.
I didn't say anything. I said private.
Oh yeah, that is my girlfriend down in it's in Florida, right? You're in Florida. Look at her. She acting like I'm invading her privacy, but first of all, the phone is sitting right here.
All Tauruses do that.
First of all, I was not being nosy.
It shouldn't have locked. But I need to change it to 2 minutes.
Well, it didn't lock. It was sitting right here, and I happened to see.
Because you had it in your hand.
No, I did not have it in my hand. The phone was.
It's okay.
The phone was sitting right here on the.
I've shown you just about everything.
The phone was sitting right here, and I happened to see it pop through when you sent it.
Thank you for the cash out. What's her name? Soraya?
Soraya, and then Susie just sent one as well. and I'm not looking. I just happen to see it populate because it's right here.
Thank you, Susie.
Oh yeah, I need to get some more Uncle Nearest. That's the black-owned alcohol. My mom first put me on to it. That's how I first found out about Uncle Nearest. Oh, there's another one that just came through. Mantra.
Oh, bless me. I appreciate it.
See, it populates. I see it. Don't.
Yes, I need to hear the music.
I know. That's the only thing about going live. We can't play any music.
I need to hear the fry music.
Oh. Uncle Nearest is brown alcohol, yes. So just a quick about the Uncle Nearest. The people who created that are relatives to the original person who created Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels was created by a slave. I can't remember his name right now. I knew it once upon a time. But the white family who owned him owns Jack Daniels. And so the slave's family has Uncle Nearest. They created Uncle Nearest. So my mom put me onto that. Like, I was still with Carlton when she put me onto that. So that's how long ago that was. She sent us a bottle of that and some other. She put me on to, what's the black women that have the wine? McBride's sister. She put me on to them because that's black owned. It's black women that own that wine company. Uncle Nearest, Nearest, like near EST, Nearest. Uncle Nearest. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it. Here it is, guys and girls. Oh no. That's it. Uncle Nearest. And it's a whiskey, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's a whiskey. Yeah. It's a whiskey. And they have this one too. The one I just showed you is more expensive. This one is like $10 cheaper. The other one had a black label. This one has a white label.
It's still in coffee.
Yes. Thanks for correcting me, political maven. It's a black woman who owns Uncle Nearest. It's not the actual family who is the descendants of Jack Daniels. It's a black woman who owns it though, but it's based off of the recipe that they came up with for Jack Daniels. It is good. I've had it. I need to get some more. I haven't had any in a very long time. I was like, what is that? Oh, Soraya said, I need a Jack in my life. I don't like cooking. Thank God my husband cooks. That's the next best thing.
That's all right.
That's the next best thing.
Nothing wrong with it.
They gave me this when I went down to the Essence Festival. A Yeti. What's so special about these things?
They're supposed to be like the awesome coolers. I had a Yeti cooler once.
Well, the one that my girl sent me, the one that she sent all of us that we have alike.
They're great.
Those are great. That's one just as fun.
I mean, it still works good. You know,
Right. Where is mine, as a matter of fact?
I saw it over here. I thought it was Elliot's.
No, that's mine. Yeah. Yeah.
All right then.
Nope.
So who is it?
It's just a phone number.
That's some people be coming on. Hello. Hit the ring. Hit the stop and let it just ring. Hit the no thank you or let it ring. Let it ring.
Hello. Hello. I didn't answer. Hello.
Right there. I don't fry often. This is why. It's just so much work.
Frying.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it's messy.
What are the best spices to use for ahi tuna steak? Dion asks.
There are several. It just depends on how you want them to turn out. You can do Indian. You can do Asian.
You can do Indian. You can do Asian.
Think of it's a heavy piece of fish. So it's something like if you're doing a steak or thick piece of beef or chop. So think along those lines. But because it is fish, you want to have something maybe tangy or a little heat.
Now, we're doing tandoori.
Yeah, we're doing tandoori. That's like an Indian spice.
That's an Indian spice?
It's an Indian spice, but it's also a way of cooking. Tandoori is a style of cooking.
What do you mean it's a style of cooking?
Like you cook it like in a tandoori pot. It's like a clay pot or a terracotta
clay pot.
Yeah, so there's spices and it's also way of cooking. Now, you don't have to eat all of these right now. Like all of these.
I'll try not to eat all of those right now. Because I can save some of these and put in the air fryer later to warm up.
Exactly.
Someone is at, look at that. Get your hand out of here. You didn't even wash your hands reaching in here. Jeremyology wants to know, what's the difference between pho and ramen?
Pho.
Now, don't be lying because we can Google it.
I'm not. Pho is usually made with beef bones. And it's the seasonings that you put in it, like the star anise, the condiment, and it's usually served with rice noodles. You get the broth after it's done. It's really, really hot, and then you put everything down in there as you're sitting at the table. And
it cooks it because you put the stuff in. You put the vegetables in raw.
Yeah.
And it cooks from the steam.
And ramen is usually made with egg noodles or wheat noodles.
Mm.
And a lot of times ramen is done with pork, and they do the egg. And the seasoning profile is different.
Mm-hmm.
So, but both of them usually are, I'm being started with animal bones, be it beef bones or chicken and pork bones. Ooh. That's what makes the broth so rich.
Ah, this bitch is hot. It brought the shit out of my finger. I'm sorry. This shit is good.
Maybe you're just hungry, but thank you.
No, it's good.
All right. And you can Google that to get a more, as they say, AI or deep. And one pho is Vietnamese, right?
I think so.
And ramen.
Look how it tears a piece apart like a piece of chicken. It looked like a piece of
Piece of thigh meat.
yeah, it looked like a piece of thigh meat. Ooh, that's hot. Now here come Mantra asking again, what kind of mushroom is this? Girl.
Enoki.
Enoki. Enoki. And yes, I'm double dipping because this is my sauce. Oh. That's just hot.
Yeah, Fred, you trying to eat them all these. The first one was hot, but you still doing it again? That's just crazy.
I'm only gonna eat that one. What's that going in the pan?
Fried this little leftover rice that you didn't eat.
So I had some leftover rice in the refrigerator from when Jacque cooked the other day. So we have some green onion. We got a little bit of cabbage in there. She diced up some bell pepper, some onion. Look like a little mushroom is in there.
Yep.
And there's some basil.
Yep. Little ginger.
Garlic. And we're gonna, well, I keep saying we.
You can say we. Go ahead and tell me we.
So we are going to make a little stir-fried rice with that. Amen? Are you gonna put some shrimp in there or something?
You can put some in there later, but that was not my intention.
Oh, okay.
It's called vegetable fried rice.
Oh, this is gonna be a vegetable fried rice. Okay. Yeah, when that comes out, I can eat some of that. No, Greg and Jacque aren't coming to Houston.
When is it again? I thought about it. I just haven't looked at it. When is Houston?
Houston is the no, it's August.
Oh, I might just fly down there on standby. Because I do have somebody going to visit.
Oh, okay. No, all of the mushrooms are not being fried.
No, they're going to go in the pho.
Some of them are going into the pho. So they're going to go in there raw just like that because they'll get soft inside of the broth. She fried these enoki ones, which I'm sitting here devouring. Ooh, some went into the stir fry. Look at that. You cannot tell me that don't look like a piece of chicken. Look like a piece of thigh meat. Look at that. That's chicken knees. Keon is doing well. He just got a promotion at his job. Oh. So don't stop throwing away that old rice. Make you a stir fry. Make your stir fry, niece. That's how you do that. Thank you, Yvette, down in Mississippi. That was nice.
You ate all of them?
No, I only ate 2.
Oh, I was like, can you save one or two?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne passed away. I said to somebody, he's lucky to have lived as long as he did with all them drugs he did.
Okay.
Oh, I need some more water. Ain't nothing else in here. Oh, she put some of those bean sprouts in there.
Yeah, we try to use up everything we can, you know.
That's right. Can I juice that? I don't think they really have nothing in them, huh?
I mean,
they probably had nothing in them.
Well, you might get as much as you got unless you get out of the potato.
Right. I intentionally had this cleaning lady come on Friday after she comes here to cook.
I thought when you told me the sink was 10, I said maybe 10.
This one is just, I love this one. Ernestine gave us these, didn't she? What did Ernestine? I love this one.
Yes, I use that in the house, in the car.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we need to get some more water because we're still thirsty.
Right.
So let's get a little bit more water.
Would you like to spicy or you want to season it as you go?
A slight spice.
Okay.
Not like them lentils.
Where's my tamari?
I ate all. Oh no, it's a little bit of lentils left.
Oh, you ate them. Now you fought through it.
Yeah, because I surely ate some more. I juiced today, guys. I used a little beet, apple, squash, cucumber. I used like 5 things: apple, beet, cucumber, squash. Seemed like it was one more thing. I can't remember what it was now, though. Sydney moved back to Houston. I thought I told you guys that.
Oh, maybe he'll come to the show, or you can visit him while you're there. Or he'll come,
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. That fried rice smells good. I'll take some of that as soon as that come out of the pan. Amen.
It's gonna be hot.
It's okay. I got a mouth to blow it off. I have a mouth to blow it off. That stir fry looks nice. You see it. What's the name of the mushrooms, Craig? I want to get some.
Which ones? The fried ones?
The ones that I was just eating, the fried ones?
Enoki. E-N-O-K-I.
Enoki. E-N-O-K-I. Here they are.
Little sambal on there.
Enoki. These are the enoki mushrooms. You know, I was thinking about some pineapple in this stir fry, but it ain't.
I thought about that, but I think
it ain't cut up yet. We got a pineapple over there too, but it ain't cut up.
Yeah, that really was my.
That would have been good.
It really was.
It's funny you said that. Look, great minds, great minds.
But I didn't cut it yet. So.
Yes.
I might still fry something on in there if it's some left.
That was a cut. That was a cut for me.
Yeah, it was.
Hello. I can't stand these automated systems.
Okay.
It's so annoying. And oh, somebody said the E is silent. Then Noki. Let me look that up.
It probably is. Enoki. Noki.
So it would be Noki.
Yeah. But that helped you find it,
It
didn't
did. Let me fact check.
Yeah. I'll speak Japanese. I'll speak Asian, so I no doubt. No doubt.
Jaden Johnson. mushroom.
Enoki.
I guess it depends on who's pronouncing it, huh?
Well, according to this, it's enoki. What did you say? Enoki?
I said enoki.
Oh, they said it's enoki.
What did I say? Because I said
Enoki mushroom.
That's the long E.
Enoki mushroom. Enoki mushroom.
Enoki. What did Kevin Kev say? Oh, we have stir fry. Father God, we thank you for the food we're about to receive. Let it be for the nourishment of our bodies. Amen. Meanwhile, he had already ate 2 mushrooms.
Now, if you need more salt, I'll give you some soy sauce. I'm going to put this up. It's burning hot, Craig. Really? You probably can't even taste it. It's so fucking hot. It's like, I mean, the shit's smoking like it came from a Chinese restaurant. Like this came out the damn wok. I mean, the smoke.
Like I'm at Benihana's.
I don't even taste it.
They got a little squash in here too, huh?
Uh-huh.
Little bits of squash. Here.
Let's see what it tastes like. I smell ginger.
Here. You're welcome. So listen, when my sister used to eat food, she probably still does this. When the food be real hot like this, and she be acting like she could not wait, she would put that hot food in her mouth, and she would go.
Right.
And you'd be like, girl, what? Why are you eating it? Like, can you just wait?
No.
She'd be like, you like, so it's like she's trying to suck air in to cool it off while it's in her mouth.
Out the way, so I don't have to worry about you now. Now I can get to my menu.
Jack, you love to act like I be in your way.
No, I'm saying like I don't have to if you're hungry, I don't have to be pressed. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
You are so listen.
That's all.
Remember I told you guys the other day when she cooked, we did a lemon, what was it? Not lemon. It was a coconut soup. A shrimp coconut soup. And it was so damn good, right? And I said to her, I said, girl, this soup's so good, we might have to take this up to the cabin. Because you know it's going to be October too. And now listen, Georgia ain't really cold in October, but it might be a little chilly up there in the mountains. So I was like, we might need a little soup. She done added it to the menu, niece. Well, I'm telling y'all that now, but it might change again.
It sure might.
So listen, I'm so don't be trying to hold me accountable come that Friday night for that sit-down 5-course dinner. You know what I'm saying? Greg, you had said she was going to do the shrimp coconut soup. Yeah, but that was back in July. She changed her mind. Is that Sammy's here? Sammy's here. You mean to tell me you've been over here watching my videos and you weren't subscribed? You're not the only one, but thank you for subscribing. If you are like Sammy's here and you've been watching the videos and you have not subscribed, what you waiting for? It don't cost you nothing. My love don't cost a thing. If you want, Alexa, shut up.
She's so sensitive.
Alexa, shut up. She know what shut up means. Ain't that how you look at your children when they be acting? Just look at them. Now, what did you need the baking powder for? The mushroom?
It went in the batter. Oh. To kind of make it puff up a little bit.
Right. God bless you all. Amen. Those are dirty.
Good. That's good to know. I got something for you.
Queenism.
You can go work out on a full stomach?
You know, Rashad was talking about that yesterday. Rashad was saying yesterday, no, he on the plane right now, Alicia. He just texted. That was him that just texted. Rashad just said yesterday he don't understand how I go to the gym on a full stomach.
Right.
But my stomach ain't full. Like, we supposed to meet at like 6 o'clock. By the time this will be digested.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you, Sammy's here. Sammy, where are you located in the world? This was cute.
Our frying stuff out the way. Now we can change the aromas in the house.
Oh, very much so. Oh, Michigan. What part? You know, Jacque is from Ghetto, Detroit. Jacque is from Ghetto, Detroit.
And is.
Okay, Pooh Duckins. Where is Allendale? You ever heard of that? Where is that?
Some suburb. I don't remember like if they're that way because it's been so long. That's not one of the suburbs that I frequented. I don't know if it's up 75 or 96.
You blew me away when you told me that you could take 75 and go straight to Detroit. I didn't know that. Is that the way most people are going to drive if they're driving to Detroit from here?
I would hope.
Not too much, Cheryl. What's she call me now?
Who's Cheryl?
What you call me, Cheryl? Craig, something about messy ass or something. She came up with some new acronym, child. What was the acronym you came up with on the trip, Cheryl? CASS. What does that stand for again? CASS. Craig. What does it stand for again?
Oh, Lord,
I can't remember. It's CASS though. Craig ain't shit Stewart. Oh my God. Simone, you know it's ghetto over there in the 313. Just like Baltimore's ghetto. Listen, I claim it. Listen, I claim it. Baltimore is ghetto. That's where I'm from, and it's ghetto, and so is Detroit.
It wouldn't be who you are if it wasn't for that.
That's right. I love my ghetto roots. Shawnee said, Craig, you two like your teeth hurt. I'm sure because the shit is hot.
You can't blow it and let it cool down. He just gonna keep.
I'm sure like it because the shit is hot, and I'm not trying to burn my gums.
Project fingers and project tongue.
Right.
You don't eat all that. Put it back in here.
No, I'm about to eat this.
Oh,
Come on, if you don't eat all of that. Hey, Rita.
Is that Rita that small?
That's the only Rita.
She is the only Rita, and that's something.
And see, because I don't eat eggs, there's no stir fry in my, there's no egg scrambled up in mine. Right. Yes, Miami is ghetto.
Yep. Nobody even flies into Miami anymore. Fly to Lauderdale and drive down there too.
Somebody said he chews like that because he's greedy. But you know, the thing is so funny because, again, my friend Rashad and Kim were talking about me yesterday on the phone. Rashad was telling her, I don't understand how he eats before he goes to the gym. And then they were both saying how I eat so much, and you would think that I would be bigger than I am, like overweight, I guess. But you know, that's one of the traits that they say about tourist people, though, that we like to eat, that we eat a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, Brittany in New Jersey. But here's the thing. I didn't eat this much when I was a kid. I was so finicky and I was so picky and I didn't eat a lot. And now It's one of my things to do. I love the experience. Oh, it's okay, Sammy. It's okay. Rashad ain't even respond yet. No. Ah, so you grew up in Miami. How do you pronounce that? Hialeah? Hialeah.
They do it both ways. Hialeah.
Hialeah, Hialeah.
I guess I'm from there. He'll tell you.
Okay.
I almost moved to Miami instead of Atlanta.
You told me that.
Yes, it
When
was.
your children's father or something?
Yes, it would have been horrible. Horrible.
I may not have ever met you.
That's true.
Jacque almost moved to Miami.
Sure did.
Yeah, Don Lemon called me a couple hours ago. We smoked about Trump a little bit too. We smoked about Trump, and then we smoked about Laverne. Oh, I think I already told you guys. I did tell you all this already. If you were looking for a protein powder, this is my new favorite thing. This is my new favorite thing. It's called Just Move Protein. It is vegan. There is no sugar in here. There's no sugar, niece. It's black owned. It's a black woman who owns the company. And the link for your discount is in the caption of the video, description of the video. But I like this protein a lot. And you know I wouldn't be telling you about it if I wasn't currently using it. It doesn't have any chemicals in it. It's none of that. It's really good. It dissolves really nicely in your little shaker. You know, sometimes if you've ever used protein powder and you use, thank you for putting that up there, Mantra. You know how like sometimes if you use protein powder, sometimes they get clumpy and they don't dissolve easily. This is not that. My shaker has one of those little metal balls inside it. And so it breaks it up really nicely and evenly. I've only had the banana pudding, but I heard that the blueberry one is really good too. I'm gonna try that one. I'm gonna try all of them, but I'm gonna definitely try that blueberry one next. So yeah, when you use that link, that banana pudding was good, I'm telling you. I took some before I ate. Because like I said, I hadn't really eaten a whole lot today. So I took some, because I didn't want to start cooking right before Jacque came. Then the kitchen would be a mess, and I'd hear her fussing. I know these little ants.
They're coming into the window, so I don't know what we need to.
I'm having them come to spray.
Yeah, there's something right in this windowsill.
I probably put some little pepper in it. You know, ground pepper will put, it keeps them away. Right.
They want to just put some black pepper in there right quick because they're creeping me out.
What kind of protein is in the protein powder? Let me look. Yes, these little baby ants.
We call them sugar ants.
Oh, sugar ants. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get on my motherfucking nerves.
Have those bananas been rinsed?
No.
Because sometimes they may have something sweet on them.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know where they coming from. They all are by the window, like you said.
They're over there too?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be open that window. I just peppered this window.
Yeah, I'm about to get them. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what kind of protein is in here in a second. Let me.
It's the beauty of Georgia summers. And it might be some of this stuff have some sweet stuff on it, so yeah.
Right.
Slide this over.
See, see, put a little pepper in the windowsill, niece. Keeps them girls away. Oh, I got some more white vinegar if that's not enough.
Well, it's new. Can I open it?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
See, because I see them and then I feel like they're crawling on.
I know, right?
I have to go take off, get up.
Right.
You're not.
Like you did that night.
Yes.
Yeah, these little fucking ants.
Vinegar on them.
Right.
Because we don't want that for protein.
No, we do not. We don't eat ants over here. Let's see what kind of protein.
Take this over here and let's see if they.
Okay. This protein is let's see. Oh, it's pea protein. It's organic pea protein. So that's the best kind of protein. And that's the kind of protein I would use, like if I was buying a smoothie somewhere. Thanks, Malika. Malika put it down there too. Yeah, it's pea protein from like a pea, vegetable. I have not used black seed oil in a moment. The last one that I had, I gave to Miss Dolores next door. The last bottle that I had, I gave it to her, and I never reordered. But what I am doing every day is this sour sop. This is the one that I use. You can find it on the TikTok shop. That's the one that I use. So you can find it on the TikTok shop. I get it from the store here. I get it from a natural store here. But when I ordered it from my dad that time, I found it on the TikTok shop. And I sent it over to him, to his house. I used the turmeric on my face last night when I was in the shower. I sure do. Oh, they said spray some home defense in the window. I'll do that after we finish cooking. I don't want all that shit over here and them chemicals while I'm trying to eat. Yeah, we just use some white vinegar to wipe down over there now. That should keep them away. And I put some pepper in the windowsills. I usually eat the ants. Protein. That's disgusting.
Somebody in the chat eats the ants?
Somebody said that.
All right then.
Okay, use the spray, the home defense on the outside. Yeah, I'm gonna have the exterminator come. I think I already scheduled it. I think they're coming Friday, Thursday or Friday. But anyway, listen, I'm about to get off of here now. I'm gonna get myself together because I'm going to the gym. All right. I do owe you guys a restaurant review. I didn't forget. I just been trying to collect myself. Amen. I'm gonna upload this Patreon too. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for sending the cash apps to Jacque.
Thank you.
See y'all later. Bye.